Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. So we got a whole bunch of handles to do and one bevel to do. Let's see what we can get done. Are you ready? Here we go. Alright, welcome back. So as you can see from this array of knives, which don't even include the real knife maker knife, because I can't show that yet, I have just been making blade after blade and not even getting the handles. Not to mention I still got Steve's handle to finish. So it's safe to say we got a lot of handle work to do. If you're new here, I got Amazon links on my website along with knives and shirts. I'll put that link up here. And also down below you can see the list of what I use for shooting my videos and for making my knives. Alright, let's get to the bench and see what materials we're working with. As you can see here, we got a whole bunch of materials and got to figure out which one we use. I still haven't finished this knife. I mean, it just needs to be touched up. The handles are almost done and everything. It's just, I never got back to it. Same with the karambit. It just needs to be touched up a little bit. They're like 95% done. I'll probably do the bevels on this one today. I'll try to put it in the video if I can. It's basically like the swooping plunge, it's just a little bit different because we're coming to here. But it should be about the same. The knife maker's build, I'm going to do a bolster, and that's what I kind of want to get started today. Gluing up the bolsters. I've never tried desert ironwood. I got the two-tone black. I'll put it on this one because I usually put carbon fiber on these. I'll switch it up. I'll do carbon fiber on this little one. Oh, let's see. What I'm doing, I'm going to do a white G10. One day I'll get to use this marble carbon fiber, which is nice. I think we can get, this is what I'm going to use for liners then. And then we'll do half black. And, man, this marble is nice, but I don't think I'm going to waste it on this. So we're going to have the liner, the white, and then we're going to have carbon fiber. I got this carbon fiber right here. It's almost twice as thick as this white stuff. Oh, I got black and white G10 too. That's what we'll use for this. Black and white. Okay, good. Today what we're going to do right now is glue up. Man, that's one thing when you start making knives, you get so much material. I mean, we're going to have black liners with white G10 and carbon fiber on this knife, white and black on this knife, black and blue on this knife, carbon fiber here, and desert ironwood there. Ta-da! I guess we can use the maple for this knife. There we go. Can you tell I like black and blue? Got some red in there. Alright. You know, I think I'm going to save this desert ironwood for another project. No offense, but no offense to myself, I should say. But this beginner knife maker blade is just kind of plain for my taste, so we'll go ahead and use these. Yeah, that's got kind of a good look. Saves my desert ironwood for a special occasion. I think we're taken care of here. So what we need to do now is I'm going to show you how I make my bolsters. I think that would be the best plan of action. So first thing we need to do is cut up two liners. Hopefully we can get 2 out of this. Yeah. Since it's just the liner, it doesn't really matter the shape, just as long as it covers. So we can get a piece here and a piece there. Now if you watch any of my handle stuff before, I always say, you know, just as a good practice, draw one way and flip it over. You know, before you glue stuff up, it doesn't really matter. You can always switch them in and out, but it's just a good habit to get into to mark your sides. Might as well cut everything else out while we're here. See, I like to hang it over because I might bring that out to here. Come up and bring it back or something, so we want to make sure we have plenty of room. And like I said, it's better to waste G10. G10's cheap. You know, it's better to cut it long and not worry about messing up than worry about a little scrap piece, because then you can always have little scrap pieces like this to save your butt. Black pen for this. Let's get to cutting. I'll show you what I do for the bolsters and all that. We'll get that glued up. Everything else will be ready to drill and all that stuff. So. Kind of try to hide these. All you know is they're blue. Man, those were like 3-piece. I've never done 3 pieces. I didn't have a thick enough piece of G10, so I had to put 2 together on the liner. So it's actually like, it's like this. 2 pieces on top of a liner, butted up against. Here's our factory edge. Here's our factory edge. Is that right? Yeah. Factory edge, factory edge. We just kind of want to get a ballpark. As long as the bottom is good and it match up. That's why I make the G10 that's not the bolster bigger. So when they butt up together, it doesn't really matter where it is on here because we're going to shape it. As long as these stick out, or at least even, then we should be good. And as long as this hangs out over, see, these have to hang out on these sides, and this has to hang out. Because that way you know everything's going to be big enough, if that makes sense. You don't want it like that, hanging under, because then you'll have a gap where your blade, between the liner and the blade. The most important thing is getting them straight up and down, so. So now as that sets up, you have a little bit of time to mess with them. You just want to make sure they're connected and straight here. When you grind, that's going to come off. So it's fine. You just want to make sure this is out, and we're all good there. Alright. Let's mix this second one up. Get my clamps ready. I'm running out of clamps. I'm going to add some more to this. That's why I kept this separate. I poured a little bit too much of the white out. So now we're going to let them set up for a little bit so you can still move them around if you need to. It's one thing about epoxy. You can check it and make sure you're all good. That's why we do factory edge to factory edge, to make sure it's straight on there. And everything else we can work around. That's also why I got alcohol right here. Alcohol on your hands, and a rag takes it right off. Should have worn gloves, but then gloves get sticky too and all that. So we let it set up for like 5 minutes and then check it to make sure we're all straight. As long as everything's sticking out past this, we're good. And as long as on the ends, On the end, you want this sticking out past this. So now I'm just gonna let them set up for like 5-10 minutes, come back and check them. Like 5 minutes, then check them to make sure they're secure. Because it'll get tackier and tackier and hard to move. But you can move them for like 5 minutes. Let me go clean my hands off so I can turn the cameras off. Alright, so next day, I always come down about 20 minutes or half an hour and put some parchment paper over everything and make sure it's all nice and wrapped. You can see where I used paper towels before and it's stuck on there. So it's always good to have something between the clamps and the scale. That way it can come off and you don't have to worry about it. I think that's about it. I'll cut this one here. In the next video, we'll have to make this all flat, one plane, and then we'll start drilling the holes for all of these. So it'll be a big old handle extravaganza next time and get all these knives done and worked on and finished. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you see any better ways to do handles, leave it in the comments. Let us all know. I appreciate all the support. Website up here with Amazon links, knives, and shirts. Hope you all are having a great day. And as always, take it easy.